Hi guys, my name is S, and I'm here to talk about the crisis in Suez. So, in general, Egypt was supported by the Soviet who promised that they will help to build the Aswan Dam. Egypt attacked and seized Suez Canal, which bordered Egypt and Israel, who were enemies. In rival with the Soviet, British and France supported Israel to fight Egypt. I was born in England, but have both Israel and Egypt blood. Mom is from Israel and dad is an Egyptian. For this reason, I will not be biased to any side of the war. In July of 1956, the Suez Canal was nationalized by the Egyptian leaders Gamal Abdel Nasser. French would brought them into conflict with the Soviet, almost damaging their relationship with the Americans. In the end, the British, French, and Israel government withdrew the troop in the late 1956 and early 1957.
I am here to replace Ez. The catalyst for the joint Israeli-British-French attack on Egypt was the nationalization of the Suez Canal by Egyptian leader Gamal Abdel Nasser in July 1956. The Egyptians were supported by the Soviets and were promised that they would help construct the Aswan Dam if they seized the Suez Canal. The Israelis struck first on October 26, 1956, attacking the Suez Canal. 2 days later, the British and French military forces joined the Israelis. The British and French troops took control of the area around the Suez Canal. Their hesitation had given the Soviet Union, also confronted with the growing crisis in Hungary, time to respond. The Soviets, who were eager to exploit Arab nationalism and gain a foothold in the Middle East, supplied arms from Czechoslovakia to the Egyptian government beginning in 1955, and eventually helped Egypt construct the Aswan Dam on the Nile River after the United States refused to support the project. The United States warned the Soviets that reckless talk of nuclear conflict would only make matters worse, and cautioned the Soviet government to return from direct intervention in the conflict. The United States threatened all three nations with economic sanctions if they persisted in their attack against the Egyptians. The threat did their work. The British and French forces withdrew by December. Israel finally bowed to U.S. pressure in March 1957. This also shows that the U.S. was one of the two strongest nations in the world.